In today's video, we're talking about the STONG app. Welcome to the video, guys. My name is Tyler, also known as the Fit Chemist, and I help people take control of their lives by taking control of their fitness and nutrition habits so that ultimately we can lead healthier and happier lives. So if you're new here, welcome. Please consider subscribing. Turn those notification bells on so you don't miss when I post new videos. And if you are returning, welcome back. I am so glad that you are here. I just wrapped up an entire series about how you can design your own training program. So if you haven't seen that already, go ahead and check that out. I'll put a little time card somewhere up here. But regardless if you're using a plan that you designed for yourself or something that you found on the internet, tracking your progress is going to be key for getting the results that you are after. So I figured what I would do today is give you guys an in-depth tutorial on how to use the STONG Workout Tracker app. I've been using this for about 3 years now, and I've been using it with my clients for over a year. All of them really enjoy using it, and they say it greatly impacts their results and their progress. So if you're on the fence, go ahead and download this app. You get 3 custom workouts for free. You can try all of the features, and then if you want to add more workouts, it will prompt you to upgrade to the Pro version, which is $5 a month or $30 annually. And that's what I use with all my clients. I think that small investment is well worth it, as you'll see from all the features we go over today. So with that, I'm going to put a little screen recording over here, and we are going to go through this tutorial. So this is what the home screen is going to look like when you download and open the app. So I'm actually just going to create an account here while I'm doing this. So we'll just say the Fit Chemist, and then I'll make my password. We'll edit this part out. Okay, so I've entered my password, and then I'm going to put in my email address, thefitchemist@gmail.com. Okay, so we're going to sign up. Hopefully this will take us into the app now. So it's already prompting me to upgrade to the Pro version, which you can do right out of the gate. But again, if you do want to try it, you do get 3 custom workouts for free. So we're going to pass up on this and exit out. So we're now on the profile page. You can see there's a bunch of charts that's prompting me to, again, upgrade to Pro. So this looks a little different than what I'm used to because I have Pro on my other account. But what you can do on this page is add a bunch of widgets. So, you know, your workouts per week, calories, macros. You can add specific exercises. So if you want to track your 1 rep max for a particular one or your total volume over time, you can do that using these widgets. So let's just do that as an example. I'll say exercises. Let's see. I'll pick bench press, barbell, and then obviously you can see the different options. You can put total volume, and then it puts a chart here. So again, you do have to upgrade to premium to actually have that chart, but you can also do this for things like measurements. So if you want to do like your weight, body fat percentage, you know, different measurements around your body and track those over time, you can do that as well. And then all of them are compiled in this very nice profile page. If you go to history, right now we don't have any history, but what I like about this is that once you start entering your workouts, you can actually go through and you can see every single workout that you did. You can filter it by date. You can scroll down, you know, see something that you did over a year ago. Whereas if you were doing this with a notebook and pen and paper, you'd have to flip through all that. It's very easy to find past workouts using this history tab. So we're going to skip over the start workout tab for now, and then we'll come back to that in a second. But we're going to go to the exercise tab. So you can see they have all of these exercises listed in here. I'm just going to click on the bench press again. What I like about this, especially for clients, is that if you go to the About tab, they have this little video demonstration on how to actually do the exercise, and then they have step-by-step instructions on actually how to complete the exercise as well. So if you're using this app for clients, I love it because when I send them workouts, they can just click on this About tab, they can see the exercise. I don't have to film a bunch of videos about how to do a bench press, a squat, you name it. So you can also go to the history tab. Again, I like this because you can just scroll down and you can see all of your volume, all the sets you've done, all of your PRs. Everything is tracked for you in one nice spot, and that's specific to this exercise. You can also go to charts, and then you can see you can have different volumes, so best set, total volume, PR progression, all this stuff. Again, once you upgrade to the Pro, you get to see all of that. And then you also have your records, so you can see what your best 1 rep max is, how much weight you've done, your maximum volume, so best sets. What's great about this too is that this is just for one exercise. If I want to go in, let's say I want to go do a hip thrust barbell, all of those same tabs are present. This one doesn't actually have a video, it just has an image, but it still has the instructions on how to do it. And then you can see the history, charts, and records. All of those tabs are there. So all 4 of those tabs are going to be there for every single exercise. Something else that I want to point out on this tab that's really nice is that if you're programming for yourself or for a client and maybe you don't know what exercises you should pick, you can actually click on any body part, and then let's say I want to look for a specific leg exercise. It will filter out all the other exercises, and you can just see all of the exercises that you can do for legs in here. So I've removed the leg filter, and something else you can do is filter by category. So what I like doing is you can say, okay, I want to do a dumbbell only workout, or maybe it's COVID right now and you're programming for a client and they don't have access to any equipment. You could click on assisted body weight, or actually we can go to weighted body weight, and you can see all of these body weight exercises. So let's say you want to write a program that's only using body weight, you don't have any weights. This would be a great feature to use because you can just go in here and see all of these different exercises that are just using your body weight. So what's nice about this is that if you don't see an exercise in here that you do want to program or include in your workout program, what you can do is actually add it. So you can either click new or you can just search the exercise. So I'm going to say one leg extension, and nothing's popping up. So what I can do is just hit create new exercise, click the body part, go down to legs, hit category, use a machine for that, and then you save it. Boom, that is now in your exercise library, and it will stay there permanently until you delete it. And again, if I click on that, all of those same tabs pop up except for the about and the instructions one, because obviously this is a custom workout. If you do have the pro version, this last tab to the right of exercise that says upgrade would actually be titled measurements, and that's where you can go in and add all of your measurements that you would see on your profile page when you're adding widgets. But you can see, again, it's trying to get you to upgrade. I would recommend doing so, but we can hop back over to the start workout tab. We'll get back to the tutorial in 1 second, but I wanted to say if you're getting some value out of this video, please give it a like. It helps me with the YouTube algorithm. And the question of the day for you guys today is, what is your favorite feature of Strong? Let me know in the comments down below, and let's hop back into it. So you can see we are now on the start workout tab, and here you have a couple options. So let's say you want to add some routines before you actually go into the gym. You can click on routine, hit next. You can create a folder if you want to save it to a specific folder. You can put in a routine name. Let's just say the Fit Chemist. Go ahead, let's just add some exercises here. We'll say bench, add. If you want to add multiple at once, what you can do, let's say squat, say squat. We'll go down to barbell squat, and then you can search for another one. Let's say deadlift. Come up here to deadlift barbell, and then you can see up here it says add to. So when I click on that, those are all added to my workout. And then let's say I just want to save this, I'd click save, and you can now see that it's saved as a routine on this folder. If I wanted to go in the gym and hit that workout, I would just open the app, hit this, click start workout, boom, all of it pops up and you're good to go. The other option that you have is to go into the gym, and if you want to track as you go along, you can just click start empty workout, and then you can rename it whatever you want. If you click these 3 dots here, you can edit the workout name, you can adjust your start and end time, and then you can also add a photo. So if you want to add a dues paid selfie, either at the beginning or at the end of it, and you can track that as well, you can do so. And then you would just go through and do the same exact thing. You'd say we're going to add exercises again. So I'm actually going to add all of those again, and then I'll just add a couple more. So let's say we want to add sets. What we can do is just click add sets here. So let's say we're going to do 6 sets, but what we can do is actually add warm-up sets. So you can click over here, we can click a warm-up. So let's say we're gonna do 3 warm-up sets, we can change all of those, and then we can do 3 working sets. What's also nice is that if you wanna add a drop set, you can do that. So let's say you're hitting an arm workout and you wanna do a drop set, you can add that in, and then you can also use this failure button, which means if you hit actual failure, let's say you're attempting a new 1 rep max and you tried a new weight and you didn't get it, you can still record that and then just write it down as a failure. So if you ever go back, you can see that you did actually attempt that weight. If you want to move exercise orders around, all you have to do is press and hold. So let's say I was going to move this chin up to after bench press. You just click it, scroll up, and then boom, chin up is now right under bench press. Let's say I'm going to add some sets here. Let's say I want to do 4 sets, but I accidentally added a 5th. All you have to do to remove a set is slide your finger to the left, and then it will remove that set. Something else you can do is have the app auto-calculate your warm-up sets. So you can just click these 3 dots, click warm-up sets. So you do need the pro version for this, but it will auto-calculate what you need to do for your warm-up sets. You can see that there's a little screenshot they have in here, so it tells you what your working weight is and then what you should do to get up to that working weight. So that's a really nice feature. If you go to the 3 dots again, there are a couple other features you can see. So one would be adding warm-up sets this way. So I showed you how to do it not in this particular menu, but you can do it this way as well. You can replace the exercise. So let's say you're going to bench press and all the benches are taken and you want to switch to a dumbbell bench. What you can do is just very quickly click replace exercise, search it, add it, and it'll automatically replace that for you. What I like to do here is also add auto rest timers. So let's say you're going to put a 2 minute 30 rest timer, and then I'm going to go ahead and hit a set. So let's say we did 225 for 5. If you hit this check mark, what's nice is this auto rest timer will auto pop up for you, and there's a little ding at the end of it. So if you have headphones on, you know, you're not focusing, you're talking to someone at the gym, once this rest timer is up, it'll ding on your headphones, or it'll ding if you don't have any headphones in here, and just remind you that, hey, it's time to get back to your set. So I think this is an awesome feature. I'm going to go ahead and click skip, and it'll basically remove the feature. So now we're back to our workout. If I go back to this menu, I can change the weight unit. So, you know, if you're a power lifter or, you know, an Olympic lifter and you want to use kilograms instead, you can do that. So I like to keep it in pounds. You can also change the bar type. So, you know, if you're using any sort of easy bar or hex bar, whatever the bar may be, you can change that there. What's nice is that if you do select the bar type, let's say I'm going to do 250 for this next set, what you can do is come over here, this button on the right next to the numpad. You can click this. So again, this is a premium feature, but you can see that it has an auto plate calculator. So if it's an early morning workout or you're not great with math, you can just click that button. It'll tell you how many 45s you need to add, how many 35s. If you don't have a 35, you can click it and it'll put a red X over it, and then it'll auto calculate and tell you what you do need to put on the bar. So you can always make sure that you're being accurate with that. You can see that as I did enter this though, the 250 sort of auto populates down to the bottom. So let's say I hit this for 250 by 3. I'll just skip that rest timer. But what you can see is I don't even have to fill that out. If I hit 250 by 3 again, all I have to do is hit that next check mark. Boom, it's already tracked in there for you. And then what's really nice is if, let's say we're at another set, what's nice is that if I come back and I hit this workout again, in the previous column here, all of these workouts and weights will be tracked. So let's say I'm just going to come in the next week and I want to hit 250 by 3 again. All I'd have to do is click on the previous column. You can see when I do that, it just shakes that little bar there. But what it would do is auto populate it over here on the right for you. So that's a pretty quick and easy way to track some of your workouts, or basically auto add previous weights from last week. So I think that's it as far as features go. I deleted some of those warm-up sets, and then I'm actually just going to delete these exercises here. So I'm just going to save this workout and you can see what it looks like once you're done doing that. So I deleted all those exercises. Now all we have is bench. You know, obviously you're not going to go into the gym and only hit 3 sets of bench, but for purposes of showing you the app, I'm just going to go ahead and hit finish here, finish workout, and it comes up with this nice little screen. You get the option if you want to save that routine. So if you want to put in a custom program, or you hit a workout that you really liked, you can do that, or you can just hit no thanks and it'll track the workout anyways. And then let's see what I mean by going back to the history tab. If we go to history, we now see that workout that we did. We can click on this. We see bench press. We hit 225 for 5 reps and then 250 for 3 and 3 as well on the second set. It gives you the total volume and it tells you how many PRs you hit. If I go up here, I can click on edit workout, and then let's say we go back to bench press. We can now see that we have populated the history tab. We can also see the charts and records. So we have a new 1 rep max. We have our weight and the highest volume that we've done for this workout. So again, you can see once you start adding your data in here, it just very nicely compiles all of it. And I think it's great to just be able to go back and look and see what you've done over time. So again, that's going to be it for all of the features. Hopefully you guys learned something from this video today. I would highly recommend upgrading to premium, because as you can see when we were going through this tutorial, there were a couple of roadblocks, and honestly $5 a month or $30 a year is just, you know, well worth the features of this app. So I'd highly recommend downloading this, start tracking your workouts, and you guys are going to get the progress that you've been after. Alright guys, that's it for today's video. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Let me know in the comments down below. And again, if you are new here, be sure to subscribe. Turn those notification bells on, because I post new videos every single Friday and you do not want to miss when they go live. And with that, I'll see you in the next video.